Hello everyone, good morning. Am I audible? Okay, thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Let me know once you are able to see my screen. Okay, thank you. So yesterday we have covered how to create O365 account and how to use this Powerapps and how to open this Powerapps and how to create environments. Okay, so this is our admin center. Yesterday I was showing you this one. So from here, individually we will get all the individual admin centers from here. So this is O365 admin center. Okay. So today we will look into this, how to create application for mobile and tablet, and how to import and export this application, and what are the importance of this import and export of the package. Okay, we will look into this today. Still problem is this one. Okay, nothing to worry about that. Okay. So this is our Powerapps complete environment. No, you cannot create. You need to register and you need to create your Microsoft account. Otherwise, it won't allow you to create Powerapps application. Why? Because here we are showing this. We can see, right, completely on Microsoft.com. Okay. So whether it is a license or the trial version, whatever it is, you need to first register with Microsoft. Otherwise, you cannot see. You cannot create your application by using your Gmail. Yes, we trial version is available. Okay, already I have shown it to you in the previous class. I'll show you again. Yeah, this is the one. So just simply search by using this word in Google. So you will get per user plan. So here we will get one application and multiple applications here. See this, run one application per user, run unlimited application per user. So nothing to worry about this payment. Okay, just you can register with your try free. Okay, so once you click on this try free, Microsoft will ask you all the details here, all the details. You need to fill all the details, and also you have to create your username like this. Okay, so this is your username. This is your domain, and this is default domain for Microsoft on Microsoft.com. Okay, so this is your reference email ID. So you need to provide your alternate email ID for your any other Microsoft references. Okay, so once you click on this get started, you will redirect to the admin center. Okay, this is your admin center. You can show all. You will get all the details and click on all admin centers. So once you click on this all admin centers, you will get all these applications like features, we can say. Okay, so once you click on it, you will get another admin center individually. So that is, it is not opening here. So I'll show you that in my another account. Okay, just before loading it, we'll continue with how to create this application in Powerapps for the first application. Okay, so these are all applications available. So go to this new app. Okay, click on Canvas. So this will ask you to whether it is a tablet or a phone. Okay, so for example, so once you click on this name, once you enter this name here, this button is enabled. On create. By default, it is your location. Okay, so nothing to worry about this one. Just you simply skip. Why? Because here create a form, create a gallery. You can choose from the top navigation. Nothing to worry. Just don't show it again. This one, and then skip it. Okay, this is our window. This is our window. Okay, so this is completely our application. You can simply whatever you want to do, you can do here by click. Just go to the insert. In insert tab, you will get all your controls, forms, and whatever the operations you want. If you want to perform on any control, you can do from here. Okay, by inserting any, like just like that. See, simple. I have created one button. As simple as that. You can drag and drop it anywhere, and you can simply modify your text. Okay, here you are not writing any code for creating a button. Just you simply clicking on this one. Okay, next. If it is label, just simply click on label, then you are creating your application. Sorry, your control. Okay. For example, username. That's it. Here, your username is available. This is your properties. All these properties. Okay. So for this label, here you need to observe one thing. You need to concentrate on only one thing. That is design. Okay. Why? Because for the first control, you have to consider the design. Why? Because these all design properties are common for other controls, whether it is an x-axis or a y-axis or a border or left navigation, left padding or right padding, whether it is visible or invisible, disabled, everything is common for other controls. Okay, so only you need to learn how to perform action to that particular control. That is the only thing you need to concentrate on that. Okay, here just text input. Okay, You can remove this one. Default text you can remove. Okay, this you can go to this file. Okay, and you can save. You can save it to your computer or cloud. Okay, so but I suggest you everyone just create it in cloud. Okay, just save. Why? Because in any machine, if you want to log in or if you want to develop your application, okay, whether it is your system or any other system, you can log in and you can do your development activities in any system. So that is why I prefer you to save this all this application into cloud. Okay, no, it's not Azure. It will store into the Powerapps environment only. Okay, here there is no concept of Azure. Why? Because Azure is taking care of this only authentication. If you want to perform any Azure like Azure functions or any Azure connectivity, if you want to establish, then only the Azure will come into the picture. Otherwise, there is no Azure here. Okay, this application will not save into Azure. This is the environment. Whatever the application you are saving here, it will come here. So today I have saved it, and that's why it's came here. So nothing to worry. Tomorrow we will get in our under this apps section. Okay, it will take time to come here. Okay, so this is our application, and coming to this other canvas. And so if you want to dedication to mobile, it is completely mobile. Okay, exactly. We cannot say that hours. So mostly by evening or any other time, or you can check it in tomorrow. Then automatically it will come to your uh, into your apps. So nothing to worry about that. You are not losing your application. Okay, everything within the Power Apps environment only. It won't go out of this environment. Everything within the Power Apps environment. Okay, see this. Now we have created one mobile application. So mobile application, the design, if you compare with this tablet and mobile, that the window here it is showing only for mobile. Okay, so here simply you can insert, see like this button, text input. So by default, we will get the controls are like this. Why? Because we cannot place these controls side by side. Why? Because in mobile it will show clumsy. Okay, so if you want to, you can like this design. You can modify everything. Simply, you can place it here. That's it. See, username like this. You can remove your default text. That's it. So like this, you can add your controls here, and you can add you can perform your actions on button click, or on change of this text box, or any type of actions you can do. Okay, then go to this file and save it to the cloud first, mobile, then save. So reflection to this your app section for the first time, it will take time. So next time if you want to perform anything, once you added here, applications are added here, then next time onwards, automatically the application comes under your apps, not here. Okay, first mobile and tablet. Okay, so for that also I will show you with my other account. See this, yeah. So initially it will come immediately to this under app section. Okay, so it will come here definitely. Maybe it's because of this trial version or anything, it is showing like this. Mostly by any some hours or after few hours, it will come and add it to here. Why? Because I'm showing to this all application, right? See this, all the application added here. Okay, let's try this. So we have some limitations to this trial version. So we can do that, and we can create your applications. Nothing to worry about these limitations. It's not come here. I think it will add. It will come here. I'll show you in the next class. I'll show you definitely. Okay. So like this, we can create our application, and we can find out here our applications like this in our apps section. Okay. These are all our apps. So when we can modify, we have modified this particular application, we can find out here, and who is the owner. Okay, so we can track. Okay, so these are all properties of particular application. Okay, before going to this application, I'll show you how to import and export particular application. Okay, so these are all recently we have created applications here. Okay, so go to this, and if you want to play this application, you can play. And means you are running your application. So if you want to get all the changes or any modifications in a particular application, if you want to see, for example, it is developed by other users. So in that case, first they have to publish this application. Otherwise, until and unless publish this application, the other user cannot see any changes which are made in uh, your application. Okay. See this. Okay. So once you share it, your application, you are shared to your uh, uh, those who are users you want to share. You can add simply like share. Okay, here you can enter your any names. Okay, you can simply like enter your email ID or anything within your organization. So all names should come here, auto populate by typing your name like this. You can type and you will get auto populate. The letters starts with this. Okay, so you can choose email ID, and once you choose email ID, then here the share button is now it is disabled. So once you select any users here, then it will automatically enable. Then you can share it. Okay, so that is shared to their that your user or multiple users. It is a single user or a multiple user. Okay, you can add it here. Okay, this is how we can share our application. See this. This is our all applications. Now we got this application within our app sections. Okay, so once we the applications are added to here, so now we will get some features on top of this application here. So previously we can see this only edit, play and share. So these three options we have seen previously, and we check here. Okay, so now we got others. Okay, this if you want to import and export your application directly, you can export this package. Okay, if you want to do it, if you want to provide any description about this application, you can provide and you can export. So while exporting here, review package and everything we have, right? So here we will get any connections if you have. So any connections or any other resources if you want to log in. So those we will get different types of connections we will get here under this review package content. Okay, under this. So from here, if you want to set up anything, you can create as a new or a update. Okay, here it is import setup. While importing, you can whatever you want to do. You are updating your existing application or you are creating your application. So anything you are modifying, I mean, you are removing one application, one environment to another environment, right? So then you can create as a new, create new, then download it. You will get set of packages here. See this. Okay. So these are all packages we got now. So we can delete one first package. Why? Because we have modified second in modifications happened in the second one. So this is the one. Okay. So now go to the apps. Okay, so import canvas app. Okay, you can import. So whatever the package you have downloaded, you can upload. This one. Okay, it is uploading. So while uploading this application into your Powerapps, so here we will get all the content here, like connections. Any connections we will get. So this is the one. Yes, completely in cloud. Okay. Only downloading is happening in your machine. This download part is completely in your machine. You need to download it to your machine and upload it to your cloud. So before it is in process. So before going to that, we will look into this package. Exactly what is inside. You will get one JSON file inside. Okay, this one. So this is the main key section of this package. Why? Because here once you open it here, okay. So we are into openings. So here we will get all the details. Okay, see this display name, description, everything we will get. Okay, so this will contain about this your application environment and your application connections in your any type of connections you have used in your application. Okay, so those all those connections are available here. So right now, as of now, I did not use any connection user here, so that's why we didn't get any connection. Yes, it is a JSON format, so it is completely JSON file. So in interview, if they ask anything, how you can how you can move one application from one environment to other environment, this is the only process. And what are the challenges you are facing while import and export? So that is the only thing they will ask about this import and export process. Then you can answer. This is the file we will get here. You need to modify the connections. So modification of this connection is the only challenging part here. So once you are able to modify this connection, then you can simply import and export your application. So this is very, very important in the real time. Okay, whether it is a single environment or it is a multiple environments, you can move it to any other environment. All package resources are successfully imported. Okay. Now to go to apps. It's already imported and it will take time, I think. Okay. So how that is the only process we can move one environment to other environment, or we can import it and export. We can create a copy of that particular application. So uh, that is the only way. Okay. So here you can edit, play, share directly from here, and export package. These features. These all features are available here. And if you want to monitor, you can monitor. There are settings. app settings. Okay, if you want to change your app name, okay, so here you can change. Okay, so this is the application how we can create our Powerapps application if it is a mobile or a tablet. Okay, so you can directly, if it is a desktop version, if you want to create, you can choose tablet version directly, then it will create a desktop version. Okay, why? Because I'll show you that also. Tablet, so is on this tablet, so this will occupy entire desktop width. See this. This is how it looks like. So you can fill all your controls here. Okay, this is the only window. Okay. Yeah, validation part. I will tell you. So inside this application, if you want to add any validations, so you can validate your data or validate your whether you are able to enter into this particular or not. You can validate easily. It is that we have a functions. So by using those functions, you can validate your control. I will show you this simple thing I will tell you. For example, this control you are validating. Okay. So on button click, for example, you are submitting. You are submitting on button click. Button click we have on select. This is the on select. It is nothing but like click of a button. Okay. So actually this validation you are asking it, right? So that's why I'm telling. Actually this is not part of this session. Okay. Maybe in the next class or next 2 second class we'll get. So directly we can check is blank. Here we have is blank. So directly we can check whether the user entered enter any data into the control or not. Okay, let's input the text. Okay, so we are checking whether this blank or not. So if it is a blank, we need some notification error, or you can write your custom message here like this. These are all simple functions. You need to take care of this validation by using these functions. So like this. Please enter username. We got one notification here. Please enter username. Okay. So here also you can do that. The other things by and what is this? Whether it is information, success, or this, it is an error kind of thing, right? So validation message you need to provide different color. So you need to select this error message. Please enter username. We got this and with other different color. Okay. Now submit button. Once you click on this button, after entering to this, it is not showing any validations. So like this, we can handle validation in this Powerapps. This is the only simple way we can you can create validations. Simple. This is only one function. Is blank is one function. Okay. So like we have different functions in the Powerapps. In those functions we can implement. Yes, you can. You are asking about this app or your Power Studio? You are asking about. So what is the application you are developing? This will this work into this tab or completely entire Powerapps Studio, Powerapps environment you are asking about? If it is a Powerapps environment, you can open in any device, even from your mobile also you can open. Okay, see this. Now we did some modification. Okay, for on top of our application. So by default, in previous, while creating our application, I did not add this one. I did some modifications here. So whenever I did some modifications in this, so then it will ask for publish. Why? Because so all these recent modifications into this app, this will be applicable only to that particular user, those who develop that particular actions. Okay, so it is auto saved, it's already saved, so nothing to worry about that. And then publish. So here, so you have developed one thing for application, so that will be you want to present it to present, or you want to share it to all other users. So by using share option you can share, but what are the latest updates and latest modification if you want uh, to send it to all the users? So how you can do that? By using publish. Once you publish it, these all changes applicable to all others. So this application is shared with any other users, so they will get all these changes like this. So once you publish it, those changes are reflected to the other users. Okay, so like this we can share. Okay, we can share and we can publish and we can import and we can export. We can create the application. Clear? So here we have a settings here. So these are completely application settings. So this about this application settings and this complete features I will show. I will explain you in other classes. So do you have any questions? So if any questions, please we'll discuss about this and we'll go to the next feature, next topic. We'll go. So any questions? Okay. So next, so we will look into this about this environment and what we can do this environment and where we can. Okay. So this is all top navigation. Okay. So in the top navigation, first is file. So here from here you can open, you can create about your account, your setting, application settings, save as, or anything you want to share, collections, media, variables, and close. So these are all different features here are available. So coming to this close, you can close your application. Okay, coming to this variables. So what are the variables you are declared in your application, whether it is a public or a like a local. Okay, it's a local variable or a global variable. Whatever it is, all variables you can find here by clicking on it. So here you will get all your variables, and once you click on that variable where you have used that variable, where you have created, and how many places you have used that variable. So everything, every step by step you can find out here. Okay, so from you can find out here, and you can check if you want to modify that particular variable in any other locations. You can, by using this, uh, you can modify. Here is a media. So if you're any audio or video or any other images, if you want to find out, you can find out here in media section. This one, this is a collection. So any collections or any data sources you have filled in the collection. Just I'm explaining about these features. That's it. Close means you can close this application. Variables. So variables, so you can declare whether it is a global variable or a local variable. So you can check here directly. Once you declare a variable, you will get here, and where you have used that variable and where you have created that variable and how many places you have used that many number of places. You will get all the steps here, and you can by simply click on that particular step, directly it will navigate to that particular code. Okay, directly you can go from here. Why? Because in our application we have n number of screens and n number of controls we have, and we can declare n number of variables. So once we declare a variable, we can use that particular variable in n number of places. So in some after some days, so we may forget about this variables where we have declared. That's it. So by navigating or by investigating your, if you get any issue, so by investigating that issue, you may get this variable. So if you want to find out where we declare and where what is the issue about this variable, so in that case, in real time, in that case, if you want to directly go to that particular issue, you can go by using this variables here section. By simply click on that particular section, you can directly go to that code part. This is all about variables section in this, and media, audio, video, or any image files if you are uploaded in your application, you can check here. That is about your media section. And the collections is nothing but just like a table. So what are the tables you have created, and how many collections you have created in the application? So you can, everything you can track here. Okay, this is about your share application. Share with users. You can simply share. Okay, and this is save as. If you want to save it as a different, like demo already I'm using. Okay, if you want to change it to demo 123, so you can keep simply demo 123, just like it's a file save as. So in any files or in Word or Excel, while saving, just just save as. We are saving as different name. Keep that different name, and we can save it as different, just like a different applications. Okay, this is save. You can save it. This is settings. This is all about your application settings, application name, description, and if you want to modify any icon here, you can modify your icon. Okay, these are all inbuilt icons. Otherwise, if you want to upload any image, you can upload here. What is the background color, icon color, whatever it is. Whether you are series every 2 minutes. I already told you, right? Auto save functionality is every 2 minutes. Okay, so this you can on and off. Once you off it, it won't allow you automatically save option. Okay, so by default we can enable this. Why? Because we may forget. There is a chance data row limit. So at a time it will accept It is a 500. It will ask 500. I mean, it will allow you to read 500 records. It is a 1000. You can read 1000 records. How many number of records you are placing here? That many number of records you can read. Okay. So these are related about publish app and your data connections. So this will useful on your data connections. Okay. This is about data sources. Also, while creating a data source, you will get this will be useful. Okay. So debug published app. If you want to perform any debugging concept, so then you can enable it and you can perform that. Okay. So environment variables you are using in your data source. So then just you enable this data source environment variable section, and you can use this environment variables. Otherwise, you cannot use environment variables, and you cannot create any environment variable without enabling this feature. Okay, these are all general features about this application. Okay, so here just nothing to worry about this last three options: improve data experience, micro data source, for debug publish app, and automatically create environment variables. So you can simply off it. Nothing to worry about that. It won't use. It will not useful for every application. Only few scenarios you can use this these features. Okay. This is default view. We are getting landscape, or it is a portrait. If it is a portrait, if you can apply, it will change. Okay. You can change this. Okay. So this is the default size. If you want to perform any size, if you want to enter any custom size, you can enter height and width custom size. Okay. So scale to fit, lock aspect ratio. So if you want to lock orientation means while in real time scenarios. So if you are watching a video in your mobile, so if you rotate your mobile according to that rotation, the video automatically will rotate, and you can see in your full screen. So that like that. So like that, you want to rotate your mobile based on your rotation. Once you click on this on, okay. So that will be rotate according to your rotation. Okay. This is about lock orientation. So if we enable it, it will show that particular orientation type. Okay. So any other these are all preview. So only for preview. This is experimental, and return. Return means it's already uh, removed features. So this is experimental features. So some features are enabled here for trial purpose. Okay, this is only for preview. You cannot directly use into your live application. This only preview purpose. In some application, you can use this. So nothing to worry about this one. Okay, only some scenarios only. Experimental features will be useful. Some scenarios that is also based on your requirement. By default, it will not. We will not change any features here on and off and everything. We are not changing. Only we will change in display. That is only this lock orientation. Okay. If it is a if it is a responsive application, then only you can enable this lock orientation. Otherwise, you will not change anything. And also this one size. This is your support. Okay, if you want any support, you can take by using this helpful links. By using this, you can now directly navigate to that link and you can check. Okay. So these are all about our application settings. This is about our this one. It will show actually this one. This will show about your account details completely. Okay, so this is open. These are all these recent applications, and this is our exported application. Okay, so if you have any in your local machine, so you can upload from here. Okay, you can open directly your open application, saved applications from your local machine. Okay, from here you can create your new application. So these are all features which are available in the left navigation. This file left navigation. Okay. So this is all about file, and this is home. So these features, if we observe this one, these all features are coming from MS themes. These are all font size. If you select anything, all these are automatically enabled. Okay, these are all coming from MS Office. If you know MS Office, you can simply see this. All these are from MS Office, like the Word, PowerPoint, everything. If it is a bold, you can make it simply by clicking on this. You can make it your label as bold. You are not writing anything, just you are by using mouse only. Most 70% of the work you can do by using your mouse. That's it. You are not writing anything for your any design part. Only actions if you want to perform, then only you can write just like this. Already we have done the validation, right? Like this, we can write. Otherwise, no need to write anything. Just simply drag and drop, and you can select features from this navigation. Okay, just like this. So we can perform our operations. These are all fonts which are available. Okay, this is size of your label. See this, can simply change by clicking on it. Whether it is a bold, semi-bold, anything. If it is underline, if it is a strikeout, if it is any color, like this, you can modify by simply click on, select this particular control, then apply your design. You can create, or you can design your application just like that by simply clicking on this features. That's it. See this. It is a right, left or right, anything you can do. Okay. So we will go through this each and every feature in next class. So that is very important. Why? Because if it is if you know each and every design feature in this particular control, those default properties for other controls, and you can simply change your design just like that. Okay, so that won't take much time. Okay, so that is common for those features. Design features are all common for different all controls. Okay, so this is how we can create our application, and these are all features which are available. Okay, so this is our left navigation. These are all screens which are available. Okay, all the controls or any other controls or any other screens, anything you are adding, you will get here. So screen wise, in screen, how many controls we have, so we can easily track here. Okay, so while creating a control, what are the naming convention we have to follow? So these are all Microsoft standards. So naming conventions. So I will tell you those naming conventions how to while creating a control. Okay. So these are all features. If you want to make it duplicate screen, simply click on it. It will create a duplicate screen with all these controls. If you want to make it rename, you can rename, collapse, and expand. Just like this. Just click on it. See this. Automatically, it is created with all these controls. Control names also completely different. Okay. So step by step, we will look into that. Any questions, or are we clear? So O365 certificate, you can do that. So once you can, that will cover all everything. Yes, O365. Any questions? Next class is on Monday. Any questions? SharePoint development is completely different than this. So that is not part of this session. No, 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 completely different. That is not similar to this Powerapps. SharePoint is a big subject. So we have admin and development completely different. So that is a different subject. We can connect SharePoint from Powerapps. We can fetch the data from SharePoint and we can insert the data to the SharePoint. Any questions? I think you can discuss with DURGASOFT. So you can check with them. So any questions? If you don't have any questions, then we can close it here. See you in next class. So in the market, we have a number of opportunities we have in this Powerapps. So now it is moving to the market is moving to this cloud, and many applications are migrating to this Powerapps. So calls and opportunities, job opportunities in the market. So nothing to worry about that. If you have good at this Powerapps and you are based on your notice period, if you are a immediate joiner, within 15 days to 1 month, you will get your job. Definitely. That's completely depend on your notice period and your performance. But we have many opportunities in the market. So I have in Powerapps, I have 4 years experience. Okay. In overall 9 years experience in real time. Any questions? So can we close here? Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm stopping my screen sharing, and see you in next class. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.